Alright, let's take his army out at least. Alright, I'm gonna give him the... Yeah. I was thinking of
Give him the option to foul up.
I'm sitting here thinking if I want to give him the option of failure. I'm gonna give him the option. No option of failure.
Block with everything. Maybe he'll fuck it up.
Sure. There's a way.
Or this is where he has surprise Earth Brawn to
Yeah, we just murder, like, lose everything, and then...
Yes, well, manifestly he cast his spell for a reason.
Right.
Oh, that actually did kill his army. How about that?
We at least are trading with his army.
Yeah. We get like Kraken for some amount of damage.
No, it's whenever you cast an elf spell.
Oh,
that's what I
cast.
thought.
Okay, so we would actually have to cast the... what's his life total? 18?
18.
Okay, I can hit him for 10 with the swell. Dang. Like... I could Swell of Courage onto Kinsbale Balloonist and just, like, ride the Balloonist.
Yeah, you can make him, like,
he would have to
use an
conjure up a
unsolvable-
great deal of elf spells in order to do that.
And I don't think he has that many cheap elf spells left. He would have cast them.
I also don't think he has, like, actual removal. Let's do it.
Here we go.
Let's go crazy. By the way, my guy is huge forever.
And give this man flying, and bring on the damage.
Get in the Zeppelin. I just got an upgrade.
Here, I got one for you.
What is in those bottles? Oh wait, no, that's the Bombardier.
Yeah.
Bombardier has the bottles. Balloonist has the Zeppelin.
Yes.
He's got ropes.
He's
Like, pull the
war
rope.
dirigible.
Yes. Like someone else grabs onto the rope.
Alright, so this looks good. Like, he's going to have to play way too many... Oh, he also didn't... He doesn't realize Lyssalana Bowmaster has reach. That's good.
That's good. He forgot about that.
Because I forgot about that when I swang with my 1/1 creature that had flying.
Wow, you've mind crushed him.
Yeah.
Light Soil Druid. Yeah, he's probably going to have a second elf follow-up to murder your Wispmare.
Then that's fine. If he dies, he dies. This game is ending on the back of the Balloonist.
Bus.
Now,
Get your bus.
here's the real question. Can we trust your opponent to no longer tell that guy has reach?
I don't know.
I'm thinking not,
I don't
frankly.
think so anymore. I don't think so anymore. I think we just swing with Kinsbale Balloonist. And we're going to jump your Elvish Harbinger.
Man, it's so awkward to have 2 toughness flyers.
Yeah. I guess drop the healer.
Drop the healer, and then all of a sudden, like, I can actually play that 2 toughness flyer
That sounds pretty good.
on the following turn. Alright, he's got 6 mana now.
Yeah.
It looks like black is part of his deck.
Oh man, you think he's just cut off a black?
Oh, Marsh Flitter is a lot of flyers. He also overestimated the mana cost of that card.
Our opponent certainly is playing the game of Magic. I think he might be a wizard.
You might be correct.
It's a lot of creatures, but it's only 1 flyer.
Right. And it has to die. And it can only become a 3/3. It doesn't get...
And our Bowflex Master is going to make him look pretty embarrassed.
Do we have another Swell of Courage in this deck?
Yes, we do.
Whoa, where'd you get 2 of those? That's nuts. I wasn't paying
I just
attention.
found it on the street.
Well, you see. So I guess we get to edict him for a few turns.
Then he we edict him, and now we're just gonna start playing a lot of creatures, and sooner or later he's going to just die.
Sooner or later we top deck our other Swell of Courage. And kill him with men.
Funnily enough, our we're gonna give you tapped creature flying again. I'm gonna continue.
Give Wispmare flying.
Yes, give it self flying.
Flying and flying.
Fly like a deagle. Yep, he jumps with the Marsh Flitter.
Alright, so I'm gonna play another flyer. And hopefully he doesn't realize that he'd have to cast 2 spells to kill it. Because Kith can healer.
Your opponent sure is not realizing things in a lot
We've shown to be an expert at that.
Yes. He has expertise in this. Nath of the Guilt Leaf.
Wow!
I'll bust your crust.
Oh, he's gonna try it. I guess why wouldn't you?
Yeah. I mean, what else is... It has to target something. It is a May ability, but it'll always ask you to target. Yeah, we just kill him.
I like that plan. Wait, how do we do that?
Swing
sells
for
a-
damage.
He has a reach guy.
He has
Right, we swing with Balloonist, Changeling, and Healer, jump the Healer.
Oh,
Yep.
you're right.
Gives us 2 flyers.
Does that... We have a pro-goblins guy.
Yeah, I know! I don't know what's going on anymore.
I drink your milkshake. That's what's going on.
I drink it up!
Yeah. Swing in with the men.
Why didn't my goblins harm your... I don't understand.
What does this do? I still don't
And
know
we-
if he's realized that creature has reach.
Yeah, I know what all the cards do just from the art. I intuit it. I'm an intuitive player.
And then the interface asks me things, and I click. So, yeah,
That's how this works.
it's basically how you play the game of Magic.
Like
No,
the
he is
one
he
on
is sauced enough to be a wizard, I think.
Yeah, he's definitely... He's got plenty of mana, definitely.
Mhm.
MP is full. I know what a wizard looks like when he has plenty of spells left in him.
Yes, I would like to fly on over. I would like to see if he blocks with the Bowmaster. I just want to have the knowledge of him. Oh, nope, he won't even let me know. Okay, great, awesome. We did it.
We crushed him with swell of
With
courage.
Swell. Swell did
That
work.
was,
A
That was
giant
swell.
flying dude.
man, what do we do about his deck?
Do we bring in giant dudes?
I don't think we need to. Is the thing.
Do we just beat him with what we have? Like, he seems to have the slightly better early game than us.
Like maybe take out a Warren Scourge elf and bring in a weed pruner poplar or whatever kind of like tree man.
I think our best tree man is actually our Oak Gnarl Warrior.
we do have, like, Leaf Gilder and Fertilid to bring us up to it earlier than, like, never.
That's also a fact. We do have acceleration.
We could go to black. And
Yeah, I
swap
don't
in-
think there's anything he can do to solve Oak Gnarl Warrior unless there's like an Eye Blight's ending that he
Exactly.
simply chose not to throw at us.
Yeah,
or
we,
didn't draw.
we could board into black with 2 Nath's buffoons.
Haha! That
Yeah.
would show that elf deck. Our
Hey.
invincible 1/1s.
Hey, idiot nerd lord.
that he blocks with like a marsh flitter and a goblin token.
No, because we'll reinforce the Nath's Buffoon.
And then...
And then it's like, deal with my 4/4 pro elves.
That
Now
still
what?
sounds really
I don't think
terrible.
that's how
It's
goes.
pretty bad.
How you can't even target him with eye blights ending? That's kind of cool.
Yeah. he will not see
It's
the
like,
end.
no, I am too much of a buffoon. The
we're
elves love
keeping
me.
this hand, by the by. It's,
Yeah.
I approve. Is that a Shine Wend?
yeah.
I approve less.
It is the one of in the deck.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a one toughness creature that flies.
It just gets... It probably should have came out for the Oak Gnarl Warrior, to be honest.
Yeah.
But maybe he won't... oh, he's leading with black this time.
Curious. Yeah, I guess we can lead with our Grove. Because we don't have any 1-drops.
Yeah, play Shine Wind.
What if I feel like playing all the colors?
Vivid Grove.
Okay, no 2-mana 3/3s.
How about 3-mana
That's-
3/2s that get bigger?
It's kind of lucky. Oh, the kinship elves?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to ambush them.
The dog police. Winnower patrol.
Like, they are going to get ambushed.
Okay, so possibly get an extra elf out of the deal?
Yes.
I guess. Okay.
Elvish Harbinger. Do I ambush in response to that? Then he knows. It's no ambush if I don't ambush. What's the point of the ambush if they know about it?
Yeah, well, hopefully he doesn't just get Nath of the Guilt Leaf. Although that's definitely what he's getting.
Yeah, I was saying, but we kill Nath the Guilt Leaf immediately on coming to play with Weight of Conscience. Actually, I guess we need 2 creatures that share a type to kill it.
So maybe we Guilt Leaf ambush.
Leave up the creatures.
Just ambush to show him that we can.
Ambush! We're here!
Even though his Winnower patrol is definitely going to be a 4/3
Yeah.
by the time it comes back around.
I like this plan less and less.
Definitely, and for very certain.
Alright, well, let's see what happens. Maybe the ambush will reveal a new plan.
So yeah, the ambush will reveal our austere command, and we'll just own his ass. And that's
We'll get austere command and then Nath will just eat it. Oh. Did we take too long? Did I take too long in beginning of combat and now he's gonna not attack? I'd really like that one.
oh man.
Like, he's probably got something. I don't... You know, card be
It would be great if you could play the Weight of Conscience before the
It
Guilt
worked.
Leaf ambush.
It worked.
You're like, surprise, assign blocks, kill your man.
We won the ambush too with austere command.
What? No! Get out!
Yep.
He didn't attack. That's beautiful. I'm happy.
I don't understand. I shouldn't have been correct.
You shouldn't have, but you were.
Why?
That was the only card left in our deck that won that clash.
Well, oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually, because we
Warriors
didn't win
are
that.
in. Jesus Christ, this guy's got 3 Death of the Guilt Leaves. I don't know what...
Good God.
What the shit?
Magic Online's a hell of a drug. He didn't even need to tap his other elf to do that. That's kind of
No.
impressive.
Winnower Patrol is hitting us for 4.
I think we have to do that in order to murder Nath, right?
Yeah, we need Nath off the board now because he just can't... I can't allow him to get elves from that.
We give him the stink eye.
And then activate Weight of Conscience, tap 2 Elf Warriors to get that the hell out of here.
We're looking at you.
All right, I'm hoping this Winter Patrol fails on the clash here, because I'm going to throw a forest in front of it if it does.
Going down to 3 lands.
Yeah.
When we intentionally picked up the austere command.
I want that Winter Patrol off the board is really the thing. Orchard. He's got a big man.
Depending on what we top deck, we might actually want to, like, proper Wrath.
Well, I'm going to do this to show off my trick. Alright, that was all I had to do.
That wards him off, huh? By the way,
I
trees.
created a ward that was successful.
Okay, good. We didn't have to like go down to 5.
I don't want to go down
nonsense.
to 5 lands here. I actually want to... I want to live long enough to just wrath his board. So I'm going to play Moonglove Extract and pass, because Moonglove Extract does not die to wrath. Unless I want it to.
We don't want it to.
No.
I don't see him playing a second blockbuster creature.
No.
This is a mess.
Get in, Shanwen. Shanwen has done 4 damage.
But
That's
I'm
also
fine with
rather
him
absurd.
overcommitting to this board like nuts.
This game is already absurd.
Oh no, the Weed Pruner.
He's actually going to do it. He's actually putting even more...
I'm sorry,
big
he did see the austere command out of me, right? I
Yes.
showed it to him.
Yes.
You did show it.
Okay.
That's like creatures that cost 4 or more.
Or creatures that cost 3 or less.
Yeah.
Like, okay. He's aware I showed this to him.
Maybe he just figures he'll never hit 6 in time. I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm going to turn on the forest, because that seemed to ward off the Winnower Patrol last time. It also warded off
Like,
the Orchard.
he's gone down to 1 card in hand also, so like straight up Wrath seems okay.
Okay, question is, do I just do it, pull the trigger now?
Well, that leaves you with a balloonist. I think you should
Swing, obviously.
attack.
Yeah. I think like, he's on 1 card in hand. I almost just want to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, we've taken the best card out of his deck.
There's this neat card from Morning Tide. I think it's from Morning Tide. Is it called Rapid Vigor?
Oh, regenerate each creature you
Yeah,
control?
the last thing I want is him to...
I don't think that's in Morning Tide. I think that's in
Is that from
Future Sight. Yeah.
Okay, well...
Well, we're playing around something that doesn't exist.
How about I just
But-
kill all creatures?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't seem like he's holding back... Alright, hold on, I want to make sure I play the right mode. Destroy all creatures, 3 mana.
Wait, can you turn a forest he controls into a creature?
Yes.
Is this real? Target forest, begin... Okay.
Target forest.
I am a genius.
Thank you.
Yes. And 1.
Your forest has been revoked.
Dunk.
Alright, so he has a 2/3.
Okay, if we top deck a land, we get a very nice man. Although I guess that's less great.
I'm just gonna play, like, creatures and start,
Playing creatures seems fine.
like, Meadow Boon. Actually, I want Kids Veil Balloonist out first.
Yeah, flying.
Oh, Jagged Scar Archers. Um,
Good lord.
I don't like you.
I think we kill it.
Yeah, please,
Yeah. I think we end its life immediately.
yeah, please remove yourself from the battlefield.
Hey, here, have a gift. Drink this.
Here, drink this.
It'll make you strong.
It's non-toxic.
Drink me down.
Your moon goes why?
Do we actually get to trade the Meta Boon for his dude?
Yeah, that's the plan. Because it +1/+1's our guy.
Yeah.
As much as I'd like to put other dudes in play first.
Yeah, I'd rather. I mean, at this point,
Well, the fact that he played his land pre-combat, so we know that he has nothing, and making our guy.
right. That was
Bigger.
it. Once he played his land. All right. We have defeated Black Waltz 22.
We have won a very silly game that
It's true.
basically should not exist. Well, there's one card in our deck that could possibly win this clash, so let's just win it. Whatever. Let's turn his forest into a creature so that it dies.
Yeah. There has to be a way to get 0 elves in play with that card.
Nameless inversion?
Well, Nameless Inversion would
Not
kill.
even- Right, but the blue one, that's faceless. The one where their faces are melting off.
Oh, yeah. It's like -2, -0, or -4.
Yeah. Ego erasure.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you cast ego erasure.
And then blow up his land.
Bizam!
Perfect. This is a good plan. Yeah, names.
We are going to get killed by every single other deck.
Yes. Yes, we are. Yeah.
I remember not liking Morningtide, or Lorwyn, Morningtide.
Actually, this is before I started, heavily drafting formats. Shadowmoor was the first format I drafted a lot of, and I know that format and most formats past it well. I don't know this one very well. There might be some rules to it I'm not aware of. I'm sure nobody else in this draft is aware of them as well, but it seems like you pick a draft format, you pick a deck, and then you get cut off from that deck, and then you pick another deck.
Yeah, that's how Lorwyn goes. God.
Yeah. Well,
What do I have on the agenda tomorrow? I get to look ahead at my
calendar for the day.
schedule. Outstanding. Boy.
Play black-red goblins.
Goblins.
Draft the Knucklebone Witch. You'll feel good about it.
Back it up with the fist's metal crackle.
Yeah, this certainly is an odd draft format.
Montreal Chival.
We were really just about to drop an Oak Gnarl Warrior on somebody.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was
Man.
actually what we were doing when the concession
It's
came
like,
down.
that was the game plan.
Welcome to this limited format.
How have we cobbled a deck together? This limited format has Shriekmaw and Lash Out.
And we're blatantly ignoring that side of it. I don't know. Why don't we
Well,
have
to be
Shriekmaw?
fair, I never put the Elvish Handservant deck together. And I honestly think that all of the, like, air quotes, archetypes that people talk about are like, oh, I got this to work once in a crazy draft.
Like, yeah. Like,
Oh,
Played
yeah,
with unicorns.
I just kept getting played.
the one time, like, I can think of people talking about archetypes that you could do was Innistrad. You could actually do the graveyard archetype with, like, spider spawning.
Yeah, that was a legit spell.
That was a real archetype.
And you could really do that, and you had the like blue zombie guy who self-milled, and,
Yep,
all
and
that.
you-
Plenty of other cards that could just mill, and you could target yourself with them.
You played, like, Stitch Drake, and that was just good.
Yeah, but there's plenty of support for that, and it's in colors that were deep enough to like not leave you completely owned.
And then there's the Shadowmoor Mill plan where you just where like somebody's like, yeah, there was this one time I drafted 6 Drowner Initiate, and that's not a real plan.
No, that is not.
And like Memory Sluice and
Yeah.
Yes, Harriant. I had a milkshake earlier today.
The Memory Sluice Drowner Initiate plan. That deck worked for me once, not because I had those cards, but because I had picked up Silkbind Fairy. And I'm just like, oh, I guess I'll just get you.
somebody else won the other tournament. Woo!
Was it the guy who beat us?
I don't know how to check that anymore.
Oh, well, the guy who beat you was Cochise.
No, it was not.
Okay.
Harriant, it was a mint Oreo milkshake. Milkshake chat in your stream.
Is there any
Someone in
way-
the zoo was asking me about my
Is
milkshake.
there any way I can acquire a milkshake at this time period?
At this time of day, can you build one?
I can probably go and build one. I think. I'd have to check. I think I've got all the required things for a milkshake. How did we cobble together a deck that has a plan?
Hatred and misery.
I think those are our allies right now.
I think like individually powerful cards are the underpinning, and everything else is just this morass of questionable choices that
Window
that still
dressing.
somehow, but barely clings together. We have this steel frame that are pillars of our deck with these individual powerful cards. And then we have spider webs in between. That's the house we have built.
It is built of silk and...
If it catches the light right, it looks like a house. That's what fooled our opponent there. Into,
if you...
like, oh no, I have a tree. Maybe you don't want to attack.
That works like 3 times.
If I put up a sign that says I have a burglar alarm, burglars won't try and rob my house.
That is such... Okay, but other than me, they won't try to rob your house.
Like, how many times have you, like, actually robbed me? I want to say at least 3.
I've never tripped an alarm, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, and, like, so the sign out in front does nothing.
Yeah. I haven't actually burgled you. And I don't...
Then,
Okay, look.
oh, maybe I should talk to the
Robbery.
police then.
No. Burglary is where you take things from people's homes and they don't know that you did it. Robbery is where you bust into people's homes and they know you're there, and you just take things anyway and leave.
Burgle.
Thief chat.
That's why there is highway robbery, but no highway burglary.
Yeah,
Dude, highway burglary would be really,
that would be
really well
very
done.
subtle.
That would be quite impressive.
All of a sudden, the wheels are just gone off your car.
No, I know how to do a highway burglary. Are you ready for this? You get a fake cop to assist, and you pull someone over with the fake cop, and then while they're distracted, paying attention to the fake cop who is pulling them over, you sneak into their car, and you drink their milkshake.
6 monosources and moonglove extract. Yeah.
You.
This is
This is awkward.
a 5-land hand. I think we mulligan it and just kind of roll with the odds.
I think a lot of 6s can look better than that.
This one's okay. We have creatures. We have less mana. Sure.
We can still play all of our stuff
Yeah.
That's an awesome
Got it.
6. Yeah.
until turn 3.
I mean, awesome in the sense that we have mediocre creatures.
mediocre creatures till the end of days. Alright, so I'm going to lead with Kithkin Healer here.
This suddenly looks a lot better.
Yeah.
Ooh, Inner Flame Acolyte.
Oh man, we are so
I'm-
getting
I'm
crushed.
I'm a U behind again.
Oh.
Yeah, from our perspective, you're predicting the future. Let me see if I, can catch
sometimes
up a
do
little.
that, and sometimes I don't.
Like when you said, "Oh, and we'll reveal austere command," I thought you were just joking around
No.
like I was.
Well, he used his bottle on the heel.
Wow.
So good job
Mission
running that out.
accomplished.
Yeah, that did exactly what we wanted, which was not a burn spell on perfect. Which I feel a lot safer playing now. Or I could, again, Elvish Branch Bender and try to bait out more kill spells.
Or Wisp Mare just to block his guy.
These are all plans.
And there are kill spells called Lash Out, Tarfire. Okay, well, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he had one of those, I would have expected him to use it instead of Moonglove Extract, unless he had really nothing else to do.
Then again, Branch Bender gets amazing once you
Yeah.
have the Imperious Perfect going
Branch
on.
Bender first, and we'll see how that goes. It might just eat another burn spell. Inner Flame Acolyte numbered dose. I'm going to block the 4-2-1. I don't...
Yo, 4-2-1 sounds like a dope wrestling move.
Like, off the ropes with the 4-2-1.
Something about turnbuckles. I don't.
Yeah. That's how that
Words that only get used in the context of professional wrestling.
works. We just yell like, by God, every time it happens. I think we're good here. Like, I think the perfect is like protected. He didn't play a removal spell.
Did
Yes.
we run him out of things? Yes!
Yes, we ran him out.
We ran him out of legitimate ways to kill it. And now we get to start throwing up roadblocks. Glorious. Block those roads.
Hey, buddy.
You bought me Action 52 for my birthday, and now you're going to die.
What the heck
Would you
is
like
this?
to play with my ghost whistle?
Walling Boggart.
Can't be blocked except by 2 or more.
Elemental you control. That's
Okay, so
interesting.
his creatures have now gained...
Two-headedness.
Yeah. I mean, we also have a lot of creatures, so we can deal with this.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to make more creatures.
I'm gonna start swinging with a flyer. I won't Whispmare back as a blocker, I guess.
It is a pretty champion tier blocker.
Yeah,
What with the 3 toughness?
right. He just blocks on everything. Perfect never gets into combat because that's just not a good
That's not
plan.
what he does, or what she does,
She
rather.
does, yeah.
That's not how she rolls.
No, she sits
She
back.
she delegates. She recruits.
She poses.
She does pose
Mhm.
majestically.
She completes the repose of the scene that contains her. This is important. I can appreciate this. As a person who also likes to pose.
I do like
Rivals Duel! Oh no, that is a huge kill spell.
Wow.
That is 2 creatures fight, that
Bonkers.
unrestricted.
Oh, that's been updated to say fight.
I I I want to say, yeah, those creatures fight each other. Yep.
This is a little awkward.
Right.
They shared no creature types.
We're in a weird position now.
Well, welcome to the pit.
Oh, he's got the giant. Okay. We got the forests. That's good. It's not actually good.
Man, our 5/7 would look real good
Get
right
out
now.
of here, you jerk!
No, it's happening
No!
again.
It keeps happening. It keeps happening.
Keeps happening.
All right, we're going to 2. Oh, good lord. It just keeps happening. All right, so we've been crushed.
Wow. The game.
Okay.
I think we played well. We also drew 10 lands.
True. Do we want to bring in larger creatures?
Bring in your Oak Gnarl Warrior. Take out your goofy ass Shinewind.
Shinewind, yeah, Shinewind's out of here. Shinewind's lame. Gnarl Warrior and take out the Warren Scourge. Actually, Pro Goblins ain't useless.
No, it's
here.
probably pretty bad. What you want is like a 2/4. Do you have any of those in reserve?
I have a 3/5 for 5.
That would be okay. What about
Actually, I'm
the
sorry,
Oaken
I do
Brawler?
have a 2/4. Yeah, I was gonna say Oaken Brawler is a 2/4.
Yeah. He's mad decent.
All
Look
right.
at it. Even in the picture, he is brawling with a giant. That's what we
Yeah,
need.
he's like, yo, let's wrestle, fucker.
All right. I'm also bringing out Fertilid for Orchard Warden.
We're getting significantly more huge.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe the Balloonist? No, we need the Balloonist to win games.
Balloonist goes over the top, and
Yeah.
that's pretty great. Although sometimes he gets shot down, and that's less great. Wait, no, that was a different guy.
Anytime anyone says over the top, I'm reminded of the
Over the
Sylvester
Top. Yeah, I
Stallone
was gonna say
movie
the-
by
the
the same
movie.
name.
The movie Over the Top. I like this hand.
Looks pretty good.
Do it to it. I'm seeing turn 3 Kinsbale Balloonist.
So yeah, for the for those in the zoo who do not know of this movie, there was a Sylvester Stallone movie that was about arm wrestling and being a trucker.
Top.
Oh boy, here come the lands.
Yeah, don't worry. We cut out the ramp because we're just gonna draw like 7 lands.
Yeah.
So
We're pre-gaming for what's happening here. I think your guy's gonna eat a tar fire.
I think my guy's going to have nothing bad happen to him. Oh God, the Daredevil.
Here comes a new Daredevil.
Yeah, that looks pretty horrible. Can we trick him into blocking?
We don't have to. We just... Well, we really can't.
I'm just saying you could...
Oh, if I left him on the ground, yeah, but I somehow doubt that with the balloonist, though it could possibly work. I don't know. I think we might be able to just outrace him in the air.
That's okay, he's not going to have any giants now that he
None
has
in his
the
hand. He has no
Stink Trigger
giants.
Daredevil.
Definitely no 6-drop giants.
No 6-drop giants, right?
Nope.
Rivals duel.
God damn it.
One of these men will live. One of these men will die. Our flyer will live. This card is ridiculous. I don't want to play against that card ever.
Will's duel is pretty strong.
Yeah. All right. Well, we now control a 4-power flyer.
Well, there's no way he has multiple rivals duels.
Well, his
Am I
rivals
right?
duel can't kill the balloonist anymore. It could kill the branch bender, but it cannot kill the balloonist. Oh, giant harbinger. Huh. Okay.
I think he's going to draw a giant.
I think he might be setting up.
I'm getting this feeling.
It's
Getting a Sunrise Sovereign.
Sunrise Sovereign has found its way. Okay, I'm just going... Oh, really? I wonder if he'll win the Clash. There is a chance. Or, oh my god, Swell of Courage. Number 2.
Amusing. I think that's exactly what we need.
I think that is. Swell of Courage. Put it on top of our library.
Just have the biggest, baddest balloonist known to man.
Our balloons.
He's a balloon fighter.
Yeah, I think we just have a giant balloonist.
Hold on, can we kill him?
No, we're 2 points of damage short of kill him.
But if we put... Oh, no, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, still do it.
Yeah.
Still
Hey,
fucking get in there.
do we put it on balloonist or the branch bender?
Well... I mean, ideally we would be able to split it, but...
Yeah.
I think
Did
we
you
put it on
the balloonist. Because, like, if we put it on the branch bender...
If he had
Okay.
a kill spell for balloonist, he would have cast it.
Yeah.
And he's going to draw a...
He's going to draw the thing. Unless he has a weed strangle in his hand. I'm going to be really sad about that.
He would have killed it.
I don't know, though. I mean, maybe he wanted to get his giant out.
No, he just conceded the game.
Yay! He did
He
strangle.
did it!
We did it! Balloon
Maybe
fight.
Swell of Courage is pretty good.
If you draw both of your Swell of Courage, you can defeat your opponent. pretty
I just
effectively.
make my one flying creature permanently large.
Balloon fight.
Did we end up with an Oaken Fists or something? Some kind of like
No.
size pump?
We have no Oaken Fists. We have no... I really don't
Do
know.
we have Do we have any way to not get owned by Rivals Duel?
Graceful Reprieve is a way to not get owned by Rivals Duel.
That seems like the wrong end around.
I'm aware, but it is... Actually, I'm sorry. Dawn Fluke could be it. Which is also bad.
No, guys! Stop fighting!
I think we just have to accept that Rivals Duel just destroys us.
God, that feels terrible. Alright, here we go.
Like, I don't know what else we can do.
Play creatures that all share a type.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of our creatures are friends.
Somehow make sure to play, like... Well, that plan is already in this shitter. Whatever, he
Well,
can't
yeah,
do
we're good
lose.
here.
Whatever.
Mulligans are for the weak. And
This hand looks great.
yeah, we have Leaf Gilder to make this hand, like, good. Hey, Oaken Brawler. That creature's huge.
I want to say he's gonna have a hard time dealing with Oaken Brawler.
I love the red, 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 red on this card here.
Yeah. Just seeing that line is pretty great. Whoa.
Alright.
Well, let's hope he doesn't murder our mana dork.
We could block with our Mana Dork. We're not doing that.
No, I think we just take 6 here.
And play Oaken Brawler.
Yeah, then play Oaken Brawler and say, what's up?
Hey.
Awesome.
Okay, it was Avon Changeling for us versus Shard Volley from him.
I see.
How is Avon Changeling for... I don't really like that for us.
We already have creatures.
Yeah, I feel like...
Yeah, we have the Balloonist. Ship it.
Okay, and so we win the clash, we have a 3-5 now, and he also shipped his Shard Volley.
That's interesting.
Scary.
Do
If you
people
can't
just
afford
not know Shard Volley? Do they...
You can't afford the land, maybe?
But that's horseshit. Look at him. Does he just not want a lightning bolt? Whatever.
Alright, do we start on the offensive?
I think Kinsbale Balloonist is
Or
our
just play
offensive.
Balloonist pass? I think play Balloonist...
I like play Balloonist pass because I think we can set up for a turn where we just kill him with Swell of Courage.
Yeah, we
Like,
do have
all at once.
all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, that... Here's a Rivals Duel. Yep. Who gave him like 6 copies of this card?
Oh, I'm on a dork.
Alright, well we still have Oaken Brawler, so...
We still do have a 3-5, which is pleasant, if not optimal.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep just getting creatures out here.
Seems fine.
God, he's gonna start... He's at 6 mana now. He's gonna start playing these, like, gigantic jerks that crush us, or he's just gonna do nothing. Okay, I'm going to start swinging with Guilt Leaf Ambush in my hand.
Sweet. We always win the clash anyway, so I mean,
Yeah.
clearly this is what you want.
And one of his dorks has 1 toughness anyhow.
Yeah. I mean, he's passing on like 6-7 mana.
Good lord, what could he have?
I think nothing.
Did he just have too many lands?
I'm sorry, he could have Titan's Revenge, I believe is the fireball in this set.
Good lord. Yeah, the respell. Because it clashes.
This is fine. I'm putting that on top of the library. And he's got a Searing Path Blazer.
The hell does that do?
Uh,
Sacrifice an elemental to make him powerful. Got it.
Yeah. Wait a tick. Hold on.
What?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. No, we can't just outright murder him.
I know. I was counting that too.
I'm like, wait, do we just not block and then like murder him dead with Spell of Courage? No, not quite. Almost as good.
I'm going to continue attacking, though, to get that life total to something where Swell of Courage can just murder him.
Well, it looks significantly worse without the Balloonist.
Violet
Yeah.
Paul.
Oh no!
Yep.
Alright.
Bonkers.
We've lost our best creature.
Yes, we have.
Well, we
But-
have the do-over on the board state
Yep.
Yeah.
in case that really gets out of hand.
With
God,
Swell of
Violet
Courage number
Paul.
2, I think I'm fine like using a Swell of Courage as a like burning one here.
Like giving your Wisp-Mare 3 more points of power.
I'm thinking... I don't think I want to do that right now. I think I want to like wait until he attacks, Wisp-Mare 3 more points of power on the block, and then... something like that.
I mean, I don't think he's
Yeah,
gonna attack with anything in this.
Seething
Yeah.
Path Blazer. Oh, looks like he's got Sunrise Sovereign. Okay, no other giants.
So we need like a land.
Okay, so no point in burning a Swell of Courage here.
Yeah.
Leaf Gilder is a land.
Oh man, he's a slow land.
I know. He also
Although it gives us the option to weight of conscience like right away.
I don't. I feel like I would rather have him like start overcommitting to this board. Oh, he's just gonna Moonglove extract my Leaf Gilder. Yeah. Okay.
That's cool, because we're going to Wrath if we can. So feel free to spend your spot removal. Meanwhile, an Oak Knoll Warrior.
Does the Sunrise Sovereign himself trample?
No.
No.
Okay. Then I know what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm considering if I want to like Swell of Courage to pump my guy that's blocking Inner Flame Acolyte.
No, because our plan is Wrath.
But if I don't draw the land, this plan looks weird.
You'll draw the land, whatever.
If we don't Wrath, our plan, like, then things are bad.
But we have
Anyway.
2 Swell of Courage. I'm burning one.
Yeah, but like,
I'm doing it.
yeah, I guess he should have blocked the other elemental.
No, that
'cause-
thing gets first strike. And +2.
Why did you do that?
There are plans. The reason I did that is to force him to sacrifice this Inner Flame Acolyte to get it off the board, so that next turn, or he's just gonna.
When we Wrath?
I don't have the belief in us drawing the Wrath. I'm sorry.
We don't need to draw the Wrath. We have it. We need to draw the land,
Okay, we
which
do
is
the-
highly more probable.
Fine. I am a fool. However, I don't care.
Just gonna stare death in the face like this.
His board just
What-
disappears
Ta-da!
in an instant.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's magic.
And we can put this Plains on top of our deck so we can play Oak Gnarl Warrior and go to town.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh no, he won the clash. He has a 3-2.
What will we do?
What are we gonna do about it? He's got 2 mana 3-2s busting out of the woodwork. He's got another creature coming up, I presume.
Yeah, it's a 2/2. I think our large creature with Swell of Courage backing it defeats his...
Oh my god, do we just, like, get to kill him?
If he doesn't block, yes.
He couldn't possibly
He
have
couldn't
enough-
possibly have Swell of Courage too, right?
Get
Oh,
in the
no,
presser.
Get in. Alright, he didn't...
I hear a lot of clicking happening.
Clicking.
And again, I'm seeing the near past. I think we just crushed him with a gigantic man.
An
Get in the
11-13 Oak Gnarl Warrior has defeated our opponent.
Yes, yes, yes!
Why did we just do it in the main deck? Look at how much work he does.
Dude, Oak Knoll.
I think because we're
Vigilance
not
Answer.
expecting to get to like super late game where he. Yeah. Also, the stream froze for a while.
For a brief...
Yeah.
Oh. Is it-
Which I guess only now that. All right.
Okay.
We killed him with a tree.
Yeah, trees.
It happened.
Oh, in the trees.
Uh-oh.
For you!
1 second.
Magic is a very silly game.
Wait, are we on the finals now?
We are on the finals now.
Oh, what? Oh,
Okay, so
what?
we get cut off of Merfolk and we're off playing Merfolk, and then we never really have a plan in the second that works. So
Our plan is not to have a plan.
it's totally legit.
Plan has to be unsolvable.
Plan is again the pillars and the spider webs.
Is there okay? There's issues with the stream right now. Gnome Bitten.
It's difficult for me to tell at this
Like,
point
I'm not in
if
a-
there's nothing going on the screen.
Okay, I don't know if the video is lagging behind. Is it still lagging behind if you refresh the video? Like, does that still? I mean, right now there's nothing happening on the screen, so there's nothing to compare it to. I think we'll be able.
Can you move the mouse? Are you capturing the mouse?
Yeah. Can you see the mouse? It should be moving around now, and the game is now starting, but the stream is slightly
Oh,
delayed.
yeah, no, there's that slight delay. Okay, looks fine.
The zoo. Does anybody?
Yeah, I don't know
agree?
what's in the zoo.
I don't know. Gnome Bitten. Gnome Bitten, tell me what you see. Okay. I have a looks good.
I agree with that up to the point where we evaluate your opening hand.
Yes, I do not agree with that looking at this 7. This does not look... I don't like this at all.
This hand doesn't do anything.
Like, we have... It's...
The weight of conscious is basically blank. 2 mana 1/1s are crappy, and you have a Metaboon that you can't cast.
Oh, that's right. Warren Scourge Elf is in our main.
I know, right?
What were we thinking?
I don't remember putting him in there.
Oh god, I just kept this. Well, whatever. That was not the...
No, everything is wrong.
Everything's wrong.
Is this how... I swear to god, this is how every freaking last game in a draft has to go, right?
What's software?
It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Okay, that's a really good card he's got there.
What? There are no assassins, whatever.
That's a 2-mana 2/2.
What's he gonna do? Start evoking changelings? Oh man,
Yeah.
rude.
Our mana just got punked.
Smoked.
This hand still doesn't do anything. Like...
No, sir. It does not.
Okay, now it does. You can cast Medibot. Everything worked out okay.
Did it?
Yes. I might be lying to you right now. I'm definitely lying to you right now.
Oh no! The 2 blind spot giants spotting each other's blind eyes.
Well, if he attacks with one, it just leaves. Do I just weight of conscience on one of those? I don't think that does anything.
It sounds really bad.
Yeah.
Running out Kith can seems fine.
Because Meadowboon, like, is this weird hill giant that trades and then pumps our entire team, which makes those blind spot giants look a lot worse.
Boon. Yeah, where is the blue deck? Where did the blue deck go? Someone had a bonkers blue deck and lost.
I don't...
No one did because they weren't picking those cards actually.
But
Those were all
they
just
all-
last picks.
I
This is
mean,
insane. This is daft.
We could have had so many flash fairies and all of the counter spells. Wow, he's actually shipping it in. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I really thought he wouldn't do that because now my team is improved and his other hill spot giant can't attack.
I guess if it's really worth the 4 damage. Oh, sick.
We get in.
You can even use
Healer.
this as an opportune time to get rid of his Skullblade Elite.
Why would you
if you care
need to
about
get
that?
rid of that?
I don't.
Why would... It's a grizzly bear.
Is it?
When are you ever going to have an assassin in the yard?
I don't know.
After
I'm afraid of it.
After we mistakenly kill a changeling?
I was gonna
After
say
he kills his own? What?
the thing
Yeah.
with Scarblade Elite is he doesn't have a way in his deck to place a. Oh, is he gonna? He could Nameless Inversion. Oh, he's just gonna Violet Paul the Imperious. Perfect. Okay.
Okay, that happens.
That's reasonable too. Whatever.
That's a 5-mana kill spell.
That's a good 5-mana kill spell.
That happens and you accept it.
There's the
Sorry,
changeling.
Peter.
We found it. Alright, so I'm gonna make his blind spot giant die. I think.
Definitely better than making his changeling die.
Yep, making his changeling die sounds really bad right now.
Suboptimal.
Alright. This is... No, that was foolish of me, and I made a mistake. Mistakes were made. Okay.
No, I
You
can't
forgot
tell
to
what it
prevent the
was.
damage.
No, I went and prevented the damage instead of blocking.
Oh.
That's okay.
Oh.
we can live with that.
Oh, I see how that happened even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to Weight of Conscience on the War Spike Changeling, because I would like that removed from the game, but I cannot do it yet. I don't feel particularly bad about this. Oh no, the video's having problems again?
A little bit.
Oh no. I don't like this.
Don't worry about it. Just
Okay.
keep us informed. I think the audio is coming through at a good amount of time.
Right.
And so we can just color commentate about what's happening. Or commentate about what's
Or
happening.
commentate about what's happening, yeah. This time we're blocking and we're making correct decisions, and we're going to Swell of Courage to make our dude huge, and then...
Skulls.
Swell of Courage is so busted. How did this card...
Oh no. Okay.
How did this card happen?
He has a Nameless Inversion. I think we just lose here.
Mm.
The Nameless Inversion is an assassin.
Yes, it is.
Alright. Yeah. Alright. Let's just go ahead and move on. Mistakes were made. They will not be made again. Let's get that Warren Scourge elf out of there. That thing's useless. Shinewind is probably useless. I don't really like that one.
I once again like the 4-mana 2/4.
Yeah. I think, yeah, that sounds good.
Ooh,
Alright, this time we're going to look at our opening hand and be very happy with our 7.
Oh man, I can't wait. Don't spoil the surprise.
Can't spoil the 7. You'll see the 7 soon.
That's merely okay. Although a 4-mana 3/4 is a little better than a 4-mana 2/4.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, this is much better than the last hand, to be honest.
This is pretty okay, yeah.
I just
Elvish Wario is a huge roadblock. Yeah. Roadblock into flying creature into swell of courage, killing. And then Kinsbale balloonist.
Yes.
We lost because we didn't have enough balloons.
This is the balloon fight archetype.
Why didn't you use the Leaf Gilder?
Last game I played Leaf Gilder, he immediately pepper smoked it. I just wanted to wait one turn on it.
Okay. I mean, I grant you, but that would have had the up. Whatever.
Yeah.
I guess there's a risk involved in trying to accelerate. Who knows? He might still have the pepper smoke.
If he, yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted to draw a card on it.
Yeah.
No, he's got a lot of changelings.
Hmm.
We have...
He really is the assassin deck.
Yeah. He found that as... Well, he must have found that assassin late and felt really good about it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the mirror entity. We wait on that. I think we just play the 3/4 and swing with Elvish Warrior. Yeah.
Creature with 4 toughness and reach. With 4 toughness.
With 4 toughness. With 4 toughness. Oh, he's got more blind spot giants. Yeah, if you just pick every changeling, all of your tribal effects are always active.
The problem with picking every changeling is that the changelings are, generally speaking, worse than other creatures.
Yes.
Slightly overcosted, slightly inefficient.
Okay. God, I really want to play Mirror Entity, but I don't want to play an unprotected 1/1. Like, I feel like that just dies immediately.
So we play Leaf Gilder instead,
Yeah.
and we're fine.
This
What's he-
Bowmaster's not going to do anything.
That Bowmaster is going to bust some crunches. That's what the Bowmaster is going to do.
Just 3 payments of 1995.
Nice. Hornet Harasser.
Yeah. Rod of bees. Or bee
Ah, this is the Lorwyn format I remember. Playing creatures and not attacking.
What do we do? Sit around and do nothing. Right, I'm going to continue to commit as many creatures to this board as fast as possible to try to just have this swell of courage end it.
Like,
Yeah, Mirror Entity, whatever.
Or Mirror Entity. I don't care. Either one.
We're playing Balloon Fight. Good stuff.
balloon fight, good stuff.
Balloon fight, good
Yeah,
stuff.
it's no longer green-white. It's balloon fight. They fine.
We need our balloon if we're going to win balloon fight.
Yeah, we do, because then our tree flies and everything's great.
What does Swell of Courage actually do on the front end?
+2/+2
To the team.
to the team. It is a 5 mana. It is a 5 mana righteous charge at instant speed.
So it's a bad overrun, okay.
Yes, we have
Yeah.
a bad overrun.
Oh no! That one pumps Death Touch, right?
This one pumps +1/+1.
Oh, okay.
Hornet
She can do
Harasser
what?
number 2.
Ah, combat!
This is terrifyingly stupid.
What if we just put a bunch of +1/+1 counters on Wispmare?
That's starting to sound really good, by the way.
Or make a gigantic tree?
Wispmare would swing for 5 if I just did that right now.
Wait, I've got this. We put the +1/+1 counters on the forest that you animate.
Do you know how big that forest is? It's already a 5/5.
Yeah, and let him pick off our creatures with Hornet Harasser, starting with the thing that makes the tree alive.
starting with.
No, but if we have Mirror Entity out first, then it can pump in response to the...
I'm going to go ahead and go with Plan A, which is here's a giant wisp mare.
Yeah.
If I was a wisp mare.
I was also thinking about that, figuring out how to make that happen. But you did it first. You went in with the boldness.
No.
So
I mean, he's probably
Kaz?
just going to like kill it, but it'll be okay.
yeah, next turn he Violet Paul.
Yeah,
it.
Violet Paul, and then everything's
And
forgotten.
you're like, oh,
Scorch!
Don't you feel great?
I guess Eye Blight's ending would do it. Weed Strangle.
Well, those Hornet Harassers are attacking now. Nah, you get your 4 damage. You've succeeded.
great done.
I'm full of hornets. Want to trade?
Yep, there's the Violet Paul.
Called.
Alright, I'm going to play Mirror Entity with 4 mana up to protect it. Yeah. Actually... Oh, no, it's all creatures that are doing this. I want to play Mirror Entity and attack.
Well, his Hornet Harassers are tapped right now, so
Yeah.
it's advantageous to do it now, I think.
Yeah, sure, damage is happening. Hey, your Fairy Rogue dies because... Okay, this actually looks a lot better now.
Oh, right, because you played an elf.
Cast an elf spell. Hey,
God,
no,
Violet Paul is rude. It's like, I kill your guy basically unconditionally and get a fairy. I mean, I guess it's an overcosted Doomblade in one sense.
Mm-hmm. Dude.
Wait, why did you attack with one of the Leaf Guilders? I thought we needed that.
No, the plan here is actually just to kill every creature he controls. A new plan formed in my mind. I guess I didn't. The idea is to just kill him now by killing his board. Yeah.
Ah, well. Fair enough. I guess if we get to keep the Mirror Entity around for a turn, he can't possibly win.
Yeah. Because like 2 dudes get through when he goes to 5. Then we just vomit throw our board at him again.
Yeah. Like, he kills Mirror... Actually, I don't... Does he have a kill spell for Mirror? No, he does not have an actual kill spell for Mirror Entity. Oh, God. So he just played 2 guys, and we just smash in with a Mirror Entity on...
6 6/6s seem pretty good.
Yeah, the worst...
Like, at absolute worst, he kills your Mirror Entity and loses his entire board.
Yep, with nothing left.
Yeah.
Because one creature getting through here kills him. So yeah, we just go ahead and 6/6 everything up.
So, like, Mirror Entity, you're like a Wrath effect. That's... Yeah, sure, Death Touch.
Death Touch, and that'll leave us with a lot of creatures in play, and
Yeah, I guess he can kill off your other dude. At this point, you have 2 pikers.
yes, 2 pikers to nothing.
It's all right.
And then I guess he pepper smokes, takes out a piker, so I'm down to piker. Wow. So we just took this insanely complex board state where nothing could possibly happen,
Reduced it to piker.
and we integrated this board state a couple times. Or
And your forest would only be as big as the branch bender itself. Oh, it's the creep.
He's got the creep.
What if you play...
Yep, I'm going to animate a forest and then make it a 3/3. Because a forest attacking is safer than anything else attacking.
Yeah.
Of course, he doesn't take
Definitely.
any real damage, but... This man is making it very difficult to attack.
I mean, like, we have a dork in the air next turn.
It's not lethal, but it's close.
All board states eventually converge to just, like, one dude with a piker.
Oh no!
He is trying so hard to not die here. Like, if he had any of those removal spells a couple turns ago, this board state got so much better
God.
for him.
Dr. McKill spells over here.
Alright.
Like, as soon as he top decks his 6-drop, nope,
Nope.
away you go.
He's out. He's out of steam. We had Grey Ogres. He did
He's
not have Grey Ogres.
wasted all the steam.
We made him waste all his steam.
Outstanding.
Okay. The final match. Any plans? Same plans?
I'm liking...
Draw balloons.
Draw balloonists.
balloon fight.
Balloon
Do that. This Wacky was right. You named the stream correctly.
Wacky races.
Whoa, that's kind of... Can you say that on Twitch?
I don't know, but I just did. I haven't been arrested yet, so...
4
Guys.
lands, Wrath, Guilty Ambush, and Swell of Courage.
Yeah.
This hand's awesome.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's just, like, get to 6. Like, he won't kill us on 6, we just Wrath. We just cold Wrath him.
Cold Rats.
Just like, yeah, you were too slow. Flip the table.
This is your clock. Tick.
Tick.
All right. Our first two
Yeah,
cards.
somehow Guilt Leaf Ambush is going to hold back his entire team. Yeah.
Yeah, like, if we play anything before the Wrath, it should just be the ambush.
I'm going to go ahead and do that here, just to ambush.
That seems fine.
Alright, I don't want that plains. We lose the ambush.
You get some Moonglove Changeling.
I'm not actually blocking, because he can pump.
Yeah. Blocking here seems kind of lousy.
Yeah, the blocking is going to come on, like, turns 4 and 5, when I can avoid
Yeah.
higher amounts of damage.
And
He's on 3 land.
it's lovely.
I actually might just commit this branch bender and start swinging.
I mean, if you're not going to block with the Warriors, might as well swing with them.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Austere Command as our official do-over. When this
Yeah.
goes horribly
After our
awry.
2 1/1 tokens, like, fail to get there.
I'm playing the branch bender with it, because Actually, look. Okay, he just pepper smoked a 1/1 down.
Sure. Well, I guess he draws a card off that. That's less
Yeah.
fabulous.
Tar pitcher.
Yikes.
Or even have mirror entity for the post-wrath board.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to figure out how I want to live in a post-wrath world.
Literally anything. It's like, you wrath, he drops something, you weight of conscience, mirror entity.
Yeah.
So ship it back.
Because I want him to have to overcommit to this board.
Well, you also want him to have to spend, like, Violet Paul.
Right. That's why I'd like to draw some more, like, of my larger-ish creatures. Because that ghostly changeling keeps getting damaged through. I don't like it.
Shades, dude.
Shades. Hornet Harasser, okay.
Good, fine, great.
I can't remove his Hornet Harasser from the game.
You can wrath. Or do you want him to commit more first?
Okay, I'm trying to think if I have him Wrath now.
It's like, if you don't wrath this turn, he's probably gonna like toe pitcher your board away by sacking the Hornet Harasser, and then probably drop something big.
If he attempts the Tar Pitcher Hornet Harasser thing, you can respond with
Swell of Courage.
Swell of Courage.
I
And
think
that's like 1-for-1.
I'm okay with that because if he attempts that, all of a sudden his board disappears and he needs to commit more, and I have this large creature on the board. Alternatively, he won't do that.
That's curious.
Maybe he smells your wrath coming.
And Elvish Branchbender on that. I'm trying to maximize effectiveness for an expected wrath next turn.
Yeah. If we plant a wrath on our upcoming turn, then this is a good set of blocks.
Okay, he's used the Tar Pitcher.
Yeah.
Do we want to bring the Branchbender up a notch to force more committing to this board? Or at least a Violet Paul out of him?
Yeah, we're probably not going to be able to use Swell of Courage any other way.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, Swell encouraging the team right now, I guess.
Ooh, the team right now actually... Yeah, that actually...
Because that forces him to, like... Well, he can just pump his ghostly
he can pump the
Changeling.
shade. I could just go ahead and Swell of Courage reinforce on Branchbender to make a 6/6.
Yeah, that also seems pretty good.
Yeah.
So just... And then
I'll-
see, like, if he doesn't do anything about it, just start cracking in with a 6/6.
Yeah, I was going to say, then I have a 6/6.
Although we know he has the Moonglove Changeling,
Right.
which looks pretty good against a 6/6.
Which I'm hoping he commits. Warspike Changeling. So he's holding a Moonglove Changeling as well. Scarblade Elite. Okay. This is a
Ick.
4. The remaining cards in his hand at this point are Moonglove Changeling and blank. I could just attack and throw down the Wrath.
Seems fine.
I approve of this plan.
Yeah. I mean, you're definitely getting rid of a lot of his
Oh,
a lot of his
he just
dudes.
took the hit too.
Oh,
Yep.
excellent!
Um,
Because he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna crack back.
get down. Okay, get down. Get up, get down.
Yeah, because then we're forcing him to have a violet pall for
Ooh,
everything.
Warren pilferers.
Oh no!
Gives his Skyblade Elite back.
Maybe.
Yeah. Because he has changelings in the yard now.
Although Tar Pitcher would also be a fine target in the abstract. Because then
Yeah.
he would have haste, and he didn't care about that.
No, do we just?
He really
play,
wanted Scarblade Elite. Okay.
Do I just play Oral?
Okay, if you play Mirror Entity and Elvish Warrior,
Uh huh.
then when he drops his Skyblade Elite, you can Weight of Conscience it away.
I could also just. I couldn't cast all three of those in one turn as well.
Can you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, you can. Okay, yeah, play Oknar.
Because that forces either Violet Paul or Bust. Like that is your
Yeah.
your options there. Violet Paul or Bust. So.
Now enjoy a 5/7.
And I know
On the tree.
I know 2 cards in his hand aren't Violet Paul, so that's good.
Skyblade Elite.
Boom Glove Changeling. He tapped. Oh, he had to tap that way. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just go ahead and use Weight of Conscience to remove.
Like, dump the rest of your hand.
Yeah. So Weight of Conscience, Starblade Elite. Dump some fools.
Give him the stink eye.
Just clown on him.
God, Weight of Conscience is such a weird spell.
Yeah. But we have removed the biggest threat. We also threaten lethal next turn.
And we just generally have a gigantic dude.
Yep. Like, even if he deals with Mere Entity, we have, like, all these other creatures to back this up. Okay, consuming Bonfire on Mere Entity. No matter what we... Like, I could have left up all 7 and that wouldn't have saved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, right, Tree Folk
Tree
creature.
Folk.
Yeah.
Who he is.
Yep.
This guy has all of the removal.
Yes.
Like, really? He has every one. He got the removal.
Swinging into that Moonglove Changeling is a little awkward.
Yeah, we trample for 3, put him on 4, but then... Here, let's play Oaken Brawler first. See what our top looks
Yeah.
like. The Clash.
We either get a 3/5 or we get to put a land away.
We get a Fertilid, but I think we put the Fertilid away.
Grey Ogre is not what we need right now. Although he does yank lands out of our deck. But no. No.
Oh,
What we need is the Balloonist.
yeah.
We do need the balloonist.
We get the Balloonist and we're...
Although we're not under a lot of pressure either.
I think we keep
Yeah.
the Fertilid and then just remove some lands from our deck.
Yeah. That's
or
also
attack
fine.
with a Grey Ogre.
Or,
I mean,
or have a Grey Ogre. I don't care either way.
Like, swing in with it and... Well, I mean, he has that 3/3 to block with.
Yeah, so I'm going to swing with the Oak Gnarl.
He's also on 7 life.
Oh.
Less than that.
I'm swinging with Oak Gnarl, trading with his Moonglove, and putting him on 4.
Think like a red deck for a minute.
I can't. I have to do it.
Deal damage. Deal damage. Cast deal damage.
By putting him at such a low life total, you're forcing him to have a worse set of decisions. Especially with the Piker down.
Okay, he has a Regenerator now. So attacking doesn't do anything anymore.
Like, I'm totally down with, like, his end step, you explode your Fertilid.
Just to get that out of there.
Yeah, just to... Oh, it's blind spot giant.
He does control a giant.
This is the last thing that I wanted to happen to this board.
Was to it become a blood stall again? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm with you there. I wish it was anything else. I like how fertile it is again. Target player.
Fertilid makes more sense than Meadowboon for that.
Okay, so we get a bear. Whoever makes the first move here loses because they have no blockers left.
Welcome to Lorwyn.
Hornet Harasser. Oh my god. We do not have Trample anywhere on the board at this point.
Yeah.
Oaken Brawler's just a 3/5.
Granted, 3/5 is pretty good. Man.
And we got like what, 9 lands out, 10th in our hand.
We got
Yeah, another
alright.
another one of those games where we draw 10 lands.
Balloon fight.
Do.
I
I
guess I'm a little behind. I'm rather happy to see Balloon Fight.
Here we go.
It's like you kill balloon fight, or the tree balloons over and balloons you.
Hornet Harasser's attacking for the. He's gonna try it.
Oh,
He's giving us the
you'd like
option to
that.
fail.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I don't see him dealing 14 with that creature, so yeah. I'll give you that.
Balloon fight is how we win.
Yes.
I am so happy that Balloonist was the finisher.
I was even going through my head, I'm like, okay, what do we have as a breaker spell here?
Yeah, balloon
No, we've
fight.
already spent our big sweeper spell. We've already spent our mirror entity. We've already spent our gigantic 5/7. Oh no, we're out of pillars.
But wait.
A balloon rises up from the
From the distance, a Zeppelin appears. Alright.
God, we always win with the jankiest shit.
Isn't that magic? Isn't that how magic works?
That is how magic works. So, what is our reward?
Our reward is, we've gained 2 packs of Lorwyn, 2 packs of Morningtide. And another,
Like austere command.
and
isn't
an
it?
austere command, and a mirror entity. Mirror entity might have value?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, he goes in the cube. That makes him
That's true.
valuable.
Gnome Bitten, the last one, I actually don't know what happened to it. It was eaten about 2 minutes after it finished. I was confused and kind of infuriated slightly about it. But
Yeah, I know that like Twitch said, oh, things were breaking a little bit, whoops. And so like things in a certain time would just
disappeared.
vanish.
I should, however, save these videos in some manner. But yeah, that austere command. Yeah, we got some good cards. We got some interesting magic. I'm gonna go with interesting magic.
Balloon magic.
Balloon magic. All right, let's all go play some balloon fight.
More Garuk season
Yeah, we got.
token.
How many, I don't know how to tell how many of these I have.
Oh, that's troublesome.
Are they?
Is that in your collection
I'm
anywhere?
checking the collection somewhere. Are they like in my?
Like, this is where some other tokens are.
Yeah, there's like other tokens there, but not all of the tokens. Foil Basics, Emrakul. Yeah.
Does it go on, like, your profile?
Okay, it can't be in cards. Menu. Setting, personal. I have no idea.
Yeah, this sure is an interface.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Here's all of these options you can go through.
I just really want them to be worth something. I want that to happen.
I just don't know where to find them. I'm just going
Well-
to assume they're lost to time.
What are they technically called?
They are qualifier points. Can I search for that? Point. I found Glimmer Point Stag. QP. Yeah, if they had a value, I would really appreciate a value. We'll have to make sure the next time we draft asteroids.
I like asteroids a lot. I think that's a good plan.
Basically, games have been downhill since then.
Basically. I'm just going to assume they're lost to the mist. I don't know. They must have a spot they fit in. Does the internet have anything?
Making a mockery of the wizards.
Oh well. I'll figure that out at a different time.
I'm also trying my best to figure it out. I've narrowed the search down to 141 pages, so that's pretty good.
I know you used to be able to find that number physically on a web page somewhere, and that was the only place. I don't know if past that. I would figure they would be with the other worthless trinkets. I have a worthless trinket page. It has these Phyrexian marks and Mirren marks on it. But anyway, thanks for joining. That's
Yeah, no, it was super fun.
That was
the balloon fight.
the first one was not as good. The second one we got to play some balloon fight, and I'm happy with playing balloon fight. That was good. I'll have to. I don't know if I'll do any more of these Lorwyn ones, but keep doing
Please
these.
don't.
Yes.
I can't handle
I don't know what to think.
it. I can't handle it.
I don't know how it works anymore. So
No one ever has.
somebody must.
No.
I think I'm fairly certain. Like John Finkel must know how this works.
Nah. He's washed up.
He won a pro tour where this was the limited format.
He's washed up.
Probably.
LSV knows.
Yeah, he's washed up among his millions of dollars from
Washed up.
poker winnings.
Washed
I'm
up.
sure John Finkel is doing terribly.
Alright.
What? All these magic foes are washed up.
Alright, I will catch you all another time. Thanks for joining, everybody. Gonna take this.
Bless you, Jens.
Thank you.